Hi, my name is Jessica Zolciak and I'm the lab manager here at MCC. In this short video we're going to discuss safety policies in the biology lab. Following the video you'll be asked to sign a safety policy sheet. If you're taking a biology lab class, you will most likely have your lab in one of these rooms. The lockers outside the lab rooms are for biology lab student use. Students must use these lockers to store all materials other than what is necessary for lab. This will ensure that you have ample space to carry out your lab activity. This includes all personal belongings, purses, book bags, etc. You must provide your own lock and remove it immediately after lab. There is a color-coded system to organize the lockers. Red is for B128, yellow is for B127, and blue is for B124. No food or drink is allowed in the lab rooms. All food items must be stored in lockers. If food or drink is brought into the lab room, it will be considered trash and discarded immediately. Please throw away all your food trash in the bins located outside the lab rooms. This includes chewing gum and candy. This is B128, and it is used mainly for anatomy and physiology. This is B127. It is used mainly for microbiology and human biology. This is B124, the general biology room. In this room, you will find many different plants and animals. We encourage you to enjoy them, but please do not touch any of the displays. Each room is equipped with handicap stations. They are the first benches on the left as you enter into each lab room. Each room is equipped with several pieces of safety equipment. A first aid kit attached to the front of the handicap station, a fire extinguisher, an emergency fire blanket, an eye wash station. Please notice the lever on the right side of the basin. This lever turns the water on and off. Just above the eye wash station is the safety shower. Please become familiar with the location of each piece of equipment and how it works. If you have questions, please see your instructor. In case of an emergency, there is a phone located at each teacher's station. You must dial 911 to reach off-campus emergency services. To reach campus police, dial 3111. In the case of a fire, exit left out the lab rooms and take another left to reach the exterior door. The gas shutoff valve should be pushed in the case of a fire. It turns the gas running through the lines off. In order to protect yourself from potential exposure to chemicals or biologicals, you must use appropriate personal protective equipment. The following are some examples of personal protective equipment that we use at MCC. Gloves should be worn when exposed to pathogenic materials, during dissections, and when otherwise recommended by your instructor. All gloves in the biology department at MCC are latex-free. Goggles are required to be worn whenever there is liquid being used in lab. They are provided, but students are encouraged to purchase their own at the bookstore. There are two types of goggles. There are regular goggles, and there are special goggles that fit over glasses. Lab coats are required for all microbiology and anatomy and physiology classes. Microbiology lab coats must remain in the lab until the end of the semester when they are decontaminated. It is important to wear appropriate clothing. Open-toed shoes, shorts and skirts above the knees, and belly shirts are not allowed in any of the labs. You will not be permitted into lab if you do not have appropriate clothing. There are several cleanup procedures that you must follow at the end of each lab. In the next section, I will discuss the kinds of wastes you will encounter in lab and how to dispose of them. This is a glass box. It is used to dispose of uncontaminated broken glass and disposable pipettes. If glass happens to break, use the broom and dustpan to clean it up. If there is any type of blood or body fluid on the glass, it must be decontaminated prior to disposal. Please let your instructor know anytime something breaks. Slides, cover slips, and toothpicks need to be collected in bleach solution. This is the regular trash bin. Please use this to discard paper towels and all other non-regulated materials. There are several hazardous wastes that need to be collected. These chemicals cannot be poured down the drain. Your instructor will tell you which materials must be collected. All hazardous wastes are collected and stored in the hood located in each room. This is the animal waste container. All animal waste should go in here. Please discard plastic wrappers and paper towels associated with dissection into the regular trash. This is a sharps container. Dissecting needles, scalpel blades, and lancets must be discarded here. Hand washing should be a part of your normal lab routine. You should wash with soap before and after each lab period. Use the disinfectant provided to clean your benchtop before and after each lab. You never know what was done before you, and there could be stains, chemicals, or dissecting juices on your bench. Yuck. When performing dissections, you will need dissecting instruments. They are all separated by type and are located on one of the side countertops in your lab. After you are finished using them, put them into the dirty bin to be autoclaved. Each room is equipped with student drawers located at each station. In these drawers, you will find microscope supplies on one side and either vernier or biopack on the other. Make sure that after you use them, you put them back neatly. Microscopes are located in the cabinets at every student station. There are very specific instructions on how to properly use and put away your microscope. Please follow these directions carefully. Lab materials are often organized on carts separated by class. There will be trays on these carts for student station use. Please return the trays to the cart when you're done. At the end of your lab period, check if there are any hazardous materials to be disposed of in the hood. Throw away plastic wrappers and other disposable items. Put your tray back on the cart before leaving. Disinfect your station. Put away your keyboard and mouse. Push in your chair. Wash your hands. Please leave the lab neat, clean, and organized. I hope your experience in Biology Lab is rewarding and fun, but please remember to be safe.